everyone, welcome back. For those of you who are new here, my name is Melody, and today I have been putting away my Christmas. I have to admit something to you. I've already done my room. Yep, here it is. I've already done it. My husband wanted me to film an unboxing of this surprise gift he got me. It arrived yesterday, and I wanted to have everything cleaned up before I did that. So far, I've got the bedroom done. I've got the corner taken care of. I still need to tidy and clean, but that's probably not going to happen until after. Here's a little Miss Pixie. We like to call her Lixie because she loves to lick everything. She's so silly. She was licking this tag here. So now I am moving on into the kitchen, living room, and I'm going to leave the bedroom tree because my husband is actually having a nap. All right, it's been about an hour and I have got everything in the kitchen done. Chairs are up because the Roomba will be going. I have got mess everywhere. And let's see, I've got the garland off of the chandeliers. The garland is off of the cabinet. I'm working on this tree next. And I have to tell, this is Yuki's medicine. I have to tell you guys something. So what I do normally is right after Christmas, I just start randomly grabbing things here and there throughout the house, like the stockings, the decor I have here, and I just start slowly putting those things away. So when it comes time to get the big things away or big items away, like the trees and the garland and then things like my room, that's when I'll set aside a day and I just tackle the big guys. We're going to tackle this tree here. And I have a little problem. Well, we've got plenty of problems, but one issue I have is we basically have no entryway into this house. So I think I'm going to move the coat rack here where the cat tree is, because this area will be open. I'll just either scooch that over or move it somewhere else, because when we come in, especially if we're coming home together, I have to rush in, kick off my shoes, and then move aside. Like there's no time because my husband's right in behind me and, he wants to kick off his shoes. It's like a whole thing. So I think moving it here will help. And I know you're thinking, why are you telling us this? You're undecorating for Christmas. I know. I'm a rambler. I can't help it. But I am planning to move that today after this. All right, let's get cracking. Okay. Well, I got the tree put away and now I'm working on lights, and it's quite the mess here. The lighting is like this because this is the best I can do without looking really bad. Let me show you what I got going on. Okay, so I've had to sit down because I'm exhausted. Yeah, twinkly lights are amazing. I absolutely love them. I'll have to let you know how I feel about them next year. Only because, you buy something, it's great, but, we'll wait and see if it's still going to work next year. But here's the problem. It's basically one strand. It's one strand that branches off into two strands. So I'm trying to organize that. I've got this one that I've just started, and I'm working on the rest. So I thought while I was doing this, I would talk to you about how difficult it was to put away my tree. It's never easy. But I'm getting older. And usually my husband helps me most times. But he's napping and I'm not going to bother him. So I thought I can do it on my own. That was a joke. Because Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera. I'm trying to look at the wheel. As I was doing it, I had all 3 pieces in. It was the big tree that I'm talking about here. I just couldn't squish it down and sit on it hard enough or long enough. And I'm a big girl, okay? I weigh a good amount. I couldn't get that thing to fly. Squish. I couldn't get it to squish. So what I had to do was I had to take, okay, well, it's a little embarrassing, but it took me maybe 30 minutes to realize I couldn't fit all 3 pieces in, okay? I always struggle with that. My husband can get it in no problem. So what I did was I took the top out and then I squished down the other 2 pieces. Fine, no problem, plenty of room. So then I had to take the bag, I've zipped it up, and I'm doing like this. Have you ever seen A Christmas Story where the mom has got the kid in the little, the snowsuit, and she's doing like this to get him like in it really good? So that's what I was doing to get the other 2 pieces to go down to the bottom of the bag so I can get room at the top so I can stuff the topper in. Well, that worked. It's on the shelf in the garage. Hallelujah. No joke. I was like, it's going to take a miracle for me to get this in here. And I got it. Oops, my lights have gotten tangled on the tripod. Sorry. So yeah, that's my story with that. And you know, the whole time I'm cursing at the tree. Well, not really cursing, but I'm like telling it how much I hate it. But honestly, sorry, the lights are doing it again. I really do like the tree, but the problem is it's so dang fat. And you know, Balsam Hill trees are great. Please keep in mind, I bought that tree years ago on clearance, okay? I didn't pay full price, and it is unlit. You pay a lot less when you're not paying for a pre-lit tree. But I kept cursing Balsam Hill. I'm like, if only they didn't make such fluffy trees. And I know they make less fluffy trees. I was just so mad at Balsam Hill, and they didn't do anything wrong but make a beautiful big tree. It's just like, oh my gosh. So I just thought I'd come on here and tell you how much work that was. And look at this. I'm making some progress here. Whoop, whoop. Right. I'm going to check back in with you when I'm done because I've gotten to the end of the mess. Check it out. I made it. This is one of the, well, it's one strand, but it's one part of it. And I got to the end here. So I think it was it a 750 light strand total? So this must be 325. So let me work on another one. And these are from my Aldi light bag. All right, I need to focus here. I know. Not very pretty, but this is where we're at. So I'm trying to start on this wheel for the second part of the strand, and I'm trying to find the end piece. I just can't seem to find it. Oh my gosh. And I'm not the type where I like challenging puzzles. It just frustrates me. So, okay, that's the update there. Well, you're not going to believe this, but I found it and then I lost it. I lost the end again. All right. Here we go. Try again. All right. I'm done. I got it done. I'm so excited. So we got one wheel, two wheel. Now remember, they're all connected. And, well, that's just the plug. And then we got the little pieces. So now I can put them in my bag. But as I was finishing this off, I had a thought. I probably shouldn't share it, but I'm gonna, because I'm older now and don't really care too much. I guess I do care, but I'm gonna share with you guys. Well, here we go. So, while I was in the garage trying to force the tree into its bag, because literally that's what you're doing. You're trying to force a tree in a bag. Let's be honest, it's probably too small for it. And only the manufacturer can get it into the bag the way it's supposed to go. Am I right? And I should say, there's probably those people out there that can do it. And my hat goes off to you. I'm not one of those people. But while I'm in my garage doing it, I'm a talker. And I talk to myself. Okay? So I was talking and cursing. My back. Balsam Hill, I hate this tree. Well, I'm doing that. And then I realized I better be careful because I'm in the garage, and what if someone's walking by? They probably hear me. And then they're thinking, oh, she's crazy, let's avoid that house, which may not be a bad idea. But it's like, they wouldn't be wrong. I am a little crazy, I'm sure. But it's one thing to have people think you're crazy, another one to have them actually know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'd rather my neighbors think I might be a crazy lady to actually know that I'm crazy. And we're done. Whoop whoop. By the way, 10 out of 10 in my book for this. Love it. Hey everyone, it's actually been a few days since I last filmed anything. And yeah, I've been kind of lazy. I've just been enjoying like the new year and whatnot, and it kind of moved into the next week, so here we are. We're actually expecting some wintry weather, not really today, but more tomorrow evening into Friday. So what I need to do is I need to go get more propane. We have kerosene. We have a kerosene heater that we use in the garage to help us keep the laundry room warm, because we have pipes in there, and this is an old house, so the heating does not go into the garage, and that's where our laundry room is. So we use a propane, I keep saying propane, we use a kerosene heater to help us keep it above freezing, typically during the overnight hours, unless we're having a freeze where it's like below freezing. How do I word it? I don't know why it's so difficult for me, but where it's below freezing, you know, during the day and at night, and we'll try to run it as long as possible. But right now we're just running it at night instead of running a space heater. I don't know why that was so hard to get out, but I do have a space heater in there now. It's turned off. It's actually 29 degrees now, and I think it's going to get up to 41. So we should be okay today, but I am out of propane, so I need to go and get more. And Gidget's down here saying hello. Hi, Gidget. Are you watching your sister outside? Are you watching her? Is she outside? So I went and did something. I ordered something off of Temu. It's a hall tree, and I think I paid like $48 for it, which is not bad. The funny thing is, I had changed my mind about it because, let me show you. Initially, my thought was to put it here. This is my door right here. And as you walk in, you're like right in the living room. And yes, I could have gone with a smaller sofa, but let me tell you, I love this. It's so cozy. It's just really comfortable. Comfort at my age, comfort means more to me than aesthetic. So, and yes, down here, that is where Yuki's chewed the baseboard. We'll get to that later, later this year. But my thought was to set it right here. So I did some measurements, and I found one at a reasonable price on Temu. And then I thought about it again. I was like, well, do I really want that there? It's going to look odd and awkward. But I do like having the coat rack here, because it has helped me to come in. I kick off my shoes and I can move out of the way when my husband is behind me. That helps a lot. So I did order it, and I thought about it overnight, and then I was like, well, I don't know if I like it. I was rethinking the whole idea. Well, by the following afternoon, I ordered it the night before, and then the following afternoon, I tried to cancel the order. And it's a local delivery, so when does that ever happen, right? So I thought for sure I could cancel it. It's Temu. They take forever to deliver stuff. They said they'd try to cancel it, and then a few hours later, I got an email saying they couldn't cancel it because it was already being shipped. And then right after that email, it said that it would be here the next day. And I was like, when does Temu ever send you stuff that fast? And I think what happened was, in my reason, they didn't give me an option to I changed my mind. So I just made my hair all weird looking. So what I said was, the option I chose was it wouldn't get here in time. And I was like, well, if that's all it took. The other option was I found it somewhere else cheaper, and I was like, I should have picked that one because maybe they'd give me a cheaper price. I mean, who knows? So it came the next day. So I have it. It's in the garage. So I might put that together today. But there's one on Amazon, and I looked at the reviews on that one. It's the same one, looks to be the same, but it looks like there's a lot of pieces. So I don't know if I will get to it today, but that's part of my plan. Although I am going to Aldi, I'm getting some kerosene. I need to go to the post office. I have to send something in. It's for the taxes on the house. It's like a homestead thing. I have to send that in, and there's no way I'm going to go to the city hall. It's just too crazy. I'm going to mail that in as a certified letter. The bad thing about living next to an Airbnb is you never know what you're going to get. And right now, not that it's bad, we have people that have come in and they have a really big dog, and it's been making my little girl go nuts. Let's see if we can show you. Oh, no, actually she's okay. They must not be out. I don't know what she was barking at. Do you know what she was barking at, Gidget? What you doing? Oh, here she comes. What are you up to? That means she's up to something, I can tell. What are you up to? What have you got? What is that? She's crazy. I don't know if she's even gonna have teeth by the time she's 2. She was chewing on a rock. So like I said, she's crazy. She's still in that Velociraptor age. Like, I don't know if you've ever had a puppy, I think you know what I mean. She's like Velociraptor all the way. But she's a really good girl. Oh, another update. Sorry, I'm a little chatty. In the garage, we've had to move my fruit trees. Let me show you that. Let me show you that. She's barking right now. Sorry. So I normally keep them here. They are in the garage right now. I roll them in to keep them safe from the freeze. It has been below freezing for the last two or three nights. So it just keeps them from getting a little damaged and dying. And I also went to Costco and I got 2 of those. Do you guys remember the carts I showed you with the totes? I bought 2 of them. They're not put together yet, but I have them in the garage. That was part of the plan, but the weather got cold, and now that I have my plants in there, it's really hard to maneuver in that back part of the garage. So hopefully that'll come up probably in another vlog. We'll see. Did I say I was gonna go to Aldi? All right, I need to stop talking. There's a little Gidget. Hi, baby. Pixie's all cuddled up in her cave. I'll show you guys that in a second. And then I need to get out of here because I have a lot to do. Here's my sweet girl. Hi, baby. Are you all cozy? Yeah? Okay. I know, it looks weird, but she's so cozy in there. By the way, I told you guys I was going to unbox this, and I didn't want to. My husband was just really anxious to get it put up. So what I did was I just opened it. I didn't film an unboxing, and honestly, he's the one that wanted me to unbox it. This is what he bought me. He bought me a Mac Mini. So hopefully, I don't know, hopefully I'm sure I can figure out how to use this to help me with my editing and stuff. So maybe it'll be a little easier for me to save and just actually to save my videos. So I'm not having to like load it to the cloud, then upload it to the iPad. It's like a whole thing, but honestly, it's easy and it works for me. So this is like a whole new thing I'll have to figure out. But I'm actually kind of excited about it, and it's really very small. It does sit underneath my desk where the old one used to. So let's see. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but underneath here, I've got it set where I had my other computer. It's pretty small, and it works with my keyboard and everything, so that's good. And oh, another update. I know I said I had to get going, didn't I? But see, here we are. I did turn one of my Dollar Tree bead wreaths into a heart. This was round before, but now it's like, well, it's sort of heart shaped. So what happened was I went and filmed Dollar Tree yesterday. Well, guess what? They sell them already in the shape of a heart. But I told myself, you know what? That's fine. At least it's not like I was spending another $1.25. I was just using what I currently had. So here we are. All right, now for real, I'm gonna get going. Okay, so I have to take this and refill it at a place. I probably won't show you guys that because my first time doing it, I'm a little nervous. I'm sure the people will help me. My husband says it's like a gas station. You just refill it. So, and he could do this, but I'm not sure if he can get off work in time, and I'm just trying to help him out. He works so hard. All right, here we go. All right, I am at Aldi, and it looks very busy, so I probably won't be able to film too much in here. Yes, I do still have the car on. I'm cold, but we'll see. It's a Wednesday. Wednesdays typically aren't too bad for my Aldi, but I think because of the weather, everyone's going to be out trying to get what they need. All right, let's see what they got. And of course, I don't need anything at Aldi. I'm here for the Aldi finds. So, good thing I wasn't planning on filming a shop with me because there's no way I'd get it done. They don't have anything out except for the 2 items I came in looking for. I wanted a blanket and I wanted one of these sweaters. This is a sweater I saw online that made me want to come in for it. The pink one is pretty too. Next up, post office. Well, everyone, I'm back. I got everything ticked off my list, and I got the kerosene. That was my last stop, of course. I did do the post office, and I thought I'd show you everything I picked up. But first, I need to talk about how I love to embarrass myself. Yes, I do. At the kerosene place, it's like forget what it's called. They sell propane and stuff, and you basically fill it up like a gas, like you would your gas tank, but you know, in the jug. And I asked the lady, I was like, is there anything I need to know before I do it? And she was like, no, it's just like filling your gas tank. So I go and I try to get the kerosene. Did I say propane? Did I say propane earlier? I probably did. Kerosene. I went to fill up the kerosene tank, and well, guess what? It wouldn't come out. It wouldn't come out. So I went back in twice. Turns out I wasn't pushing the button. I know. I was like so humiliated because they did send some guys out to help me. And I knew on the look on their face that they knew I was doing something wrong. And they were right. But the lady told me she didn't even know there was a button that you had to push. So anyways, that made me feel a little bit better. Let me just show you this haul. All right. So here's everything I picked up. So I'm going to start with Aldi. At Aldi, I did grab this blanket here. I almost called it a towel. I did grab this throw. This was $7.99. It's a 50 by 70 inch throw. And I picked up this pattern because I thought I could use this for spring as well. I also picked up some frozen chicken breasts. These are the garlic and herb seasoned ones. I've never had them before, but I thought I'd try them. I grabbed a bag of sweet potatoes and some kettle chips and garlic bread. That's everything I picked up from Aldi. Here's everything I picked up at Daiso. I have some frozen takoyakis in my freezer. I bought those from Costco a while back. They're good, but they've been needing this sauce. So I got lucky. They had this sauce there. That was $1.75. I also grabbed this box of Choco Pies. While I was looking at the Choco Pies, I found this. So I thought I'd try this out. It's a black oolong tea. And it's shaped so you can put it in like a water bottle. And I also grabbed this sardine soup stock. This is actually pretty good stuff. You can put it in soups and stuff, and it's really flavorful. And my final item from Daiso are these Bonito flakes. They're like little fish flakes. I'm not quite sure how they make them, but this is something you also put on top of the takoyaki. I also stopped at 85 Degrees Bakery. I grabbed this muffin for my husband, my favorite bread, and my favorite pastry. So that's everything. I do want to put together the haul tree, but then again, I don't. I think I want to sit down and rest after I put everything away. I'm trying to get caught up on my I know I'm too old, but I'm trying to get caught up on my video games. I play this one game called, oh my gosh, what's it called? Oh, Dreamlight Valley. It's like a Disney game. I want to get caught up on that because I have a lot of stuff I have to get caught up on. Plus, I just really like it. It's like a fun, relaxing way for me to just kind of chill. And ever since we adopted Yuki, which was a year on the 6th of January, she's been with us a whole year. I can't believe it. It's gone by really fast. But ever since we adopted her, I haven't been able to really have time. It was like a feather floating around. Do you see that? Probably from my down jacket. And I haven't had time to play. Like, I've just been so busy. And then after the year we had is just, who had time for video games? But let me get everything put away. Maybe I'll bring in the haul tree and I might work on that a little later. We'll see how I feel. So first off, I think I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the wash. I have some other laundry I need to do, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wash this just to get that washed so we can use it. And then I will put everything away. I just remembered something as I was getting ready to throw this in the wash. I did not buy one of those sweaters from Aldi. They didn't have the sweater I wanted in extra large. And then the other one that they had, it was like white with black hearts. That was a crop sweater, and I do not need anything cropped. So I had to pass on that. Maybe if I go back in a day or two, they might have more stock out. You never know, because it looks like they just started putting things out. She's digging a hole. Yuki, what are you doing? She's so fast. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? No dig. No dig. You know better. Oh, really? Is that so? I said no dig. No. Do you see how she's doing that? She knows I don't want her to dig. Are you, did you, yeah? No. All right, I'm going to have to get serious. Do I need to get serious? Well, I'm going to get serious. Yeah, I'm going to get my stick. No jump. I'm going to get my stick. Here we go. This is the stick I'm talking about. It's a grabber stick. By the way, I've got a few more. Where's my Dollar Tree one? Oh, here we go. But this one has a good grip. I don't really need it for this, but watch. She's crazy, watch. I said no digging. No digging. Oh, there she goes. She's got the zoomies, that's what it is. No digging. She just gets all this energy and she digs just to kind of get it out of her. Oh, I have to pick up the dog poo. Should we do that today? Let me get my jacket on, but first I have to harass her. Go on. Crazy girl. Crazy. She's nuts. All right, so I've got everything put away and I started the laundry. I've also picked up the dog poo. I have to tell you, when I worked full time, I could not pick it up as often as I do now. It was a nightmare. Like, we had another dog years ago. Out she goes again because I'm filming. But I try, I guess my point is I do it about every other day. Haven't done it in about 3 or 4 days, but I tell you, it's so much better if you can do it more often. But when you're working full time, it's a challenge. But I wanted to share something with you. So this is something, I'm not trying to sell you guys on it, but I want to give you a heads up. So here's what I did. I used to get HelloFresh when I worked. We didn't do it often because it is expensive. But they gave me a crazy email with I think it was like a 90% discount or something. I don't know what the percentage was. But I signed up again. And the thing with HelloFresh is, again, I'm not trying to sell you on it at all. but I just want to give you a heads up because maybe you'll want to do it too. I got these meals. So, I was trying to say the thing with HelloFresh. So the thing with HelloFresh is, let me turn the camera around again. The thing with HelloFresh is, like, when you sign up, my hair's looking crazy. You can change the dates and whatever, and you can skip boxes. Like, they don't, okay, as far as I can tell, they don't care how many boxes I skip. So I did a little something. When I got that email, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. And judge me all you want. That's totally fair. But I struggle with cooking. Like, I don't mind it, but I struggle trying new recipes and stuff. And, you know, some recipes you go and you buy all these ingredients and then you end up, because I'm cooking for two, I always end up with more food than I want. And a lot of these recipes I try, I just don't like. I don't know what it is. My taste buds have changed. I've gotten older. I don't know. And I don't want a ton of leftovers. And for me and my husband, it's always like, well, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? And like, if we go get takeout, it's like, well, what do you want? I don't know. What do you want? What are you in the mood for? It's just like a thing. But so HelloFresh for us, what we like, I'm trying to get my words out properly. What we like is just, we know it's set meals. It comes, I don't have to go shopping. I do still, you know, we don't get a meal for every day. But what I like about it is that they don't seem to care. Just checking on her. They don't seem to care how many meals I skip. So what I'm trying to get to is, you guys, I got, and I know it's going to go up because I've already seen the price go up. It's going to be about $50 a box for me going forward for 2 meals. But you guys, I got, okay, I'm counting this as a meal. I got this grilled cheese and tomato soup, and they gave me 8 pieces of bread and a whole package of Sargento slices. And then the soup. My husband and I had that for last night. You know what, let me just tell you what we paid. I paid under $40 for all of these, including shipping. That's how big of a discount they gave me for my first box back. And I have some more discounts. I think they said for like 9 boxes. I'll have to look at the email, but I went and prepared, you know, I picked a few meals ahead, like for a few weeks, and I'm getting a discount. It's not as much as this one was, but I think that's pretty good. So this is for 2 people. So two people. So I got technically 4 meals for under $40. And I thought, even if I did it the one time and I just, all the other boxes I selected, I can still skip. If I just skipped all the others, it was worth it for me to sign up just to do this one set. But what I like about it was I was actually looking forward to the box because now I know what most of my meals are for the rest of the week. And you can just kind of pick and choose. But yeah, I know they're expensive, but if you can get like a deal like I did, just get the first box and then cancel it. I forgot to show you, I put some stuff in the fridge as soon as I got home. I forgot to show you those items. Here they are. It wasn't a lot. Oh, and while I'm at it, let me show you. See, I have 2 more packages of 2 slices of bread. So I have 4 slices of bread. And then I also have some leftover roasted garlic herb butter. So what I plan on doing with this is, I plan on making, turkey sandwiches. I didn't show you guys this. I bought this turkey meat. So we're going to have turkey sandwiches, like little panini style, like I like to do in my little griller or griddler, whatever it's called by Cuisinart. And I also picked up a few of these. These are just little snacky things. They were about $2.50, probably more than I should have spent, but I saw them and I know that these are things my husband would absolutely love. And he's going to be working from home for the next 2 days, like Thursday and Friday coming up. Today's Wednesday, by the way. And I picked those up, and that's what we're going to do with the rest of the bread that I got from this meal here. We'll just have like turkey paninis. And all I had to do was buy this. So that's my little ramble about, you know, if you're thinking about it and you want to get a good deal, then, you know, kind of like sign up for act like you're interested and then don't sign up and they will send you email after email. That's what happened to me, because I was thinking about signing up again in December, because I thought, I just want to make January as easy for me as possible. And sure enough, I got this email. I'm telling you, I think it was like 75 or 90% off. And that's when I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it. But then again, remember, just skip your meals or cancel it right away. Don't tell anyone I said that. Hi. Just listening to the weather forecast. Sounds like it's going to get super icy on the roads. We have no plans to go anywhere, right, Pixie? Right, Pixie. All right, he's just gotten to the part where he says everyone in the Metroplex is going to be receiving 2 to 4 inches of snow. 2 to 4 inches of snow. Here. That's kind of crazy to think about.